Welcome to this episode of Connecting Cherokee. I'm Amber Holcomb, Realtor and Estate Transition Specialist with the Carl Hawthorne team at Atlanta Communities. Today's guest, we have Tracie Ashley of Senior Planners of Atlanta. And on this podcast, I like to feature local business owners and professionals that I think you should get to know. And today we're going to talk all about Tracie and her business. And I met Tracie through some networking that I do in the senior services space, and Tracie's work comes highly recommended. So wanted to bring her on today, let you get to know her, and we're going to have a chat today. So welcome, Tracie.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Glad to have you here. So tell us a little bit about what Senior Planners is and what your role with the company is.
Senior Planners is a family advocacy company. We actually help families with the transition of their loved ones when they can no longer stay at home, it's not safe to stay at home, or they just need a little bit more care than what we can give at home. We are at no charge to the families, which is the beauty of it all.
That's huge.
And we are a partnership with the families. We help partner with them. There's things that they don't know. Basically, it's you don't know what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so we help with that. We want to always place them in somewhere that is safe, that they're cared for, that fits their financial needs, their medical needs, in location where family can still come and visit and come see them and talk to them and just communicate with them.
There's a lot of options out there.
There's so many options. And I say this all the time. You don't know what you don't know. Mm-hmm. So my business partner and I am a co-owner of this company. And we both have the best interest of our seniors. We love what we do. And it is a ministry.
Now, if someone is not needing to relocate,
mm-hmm.
but they are at a point where they are needing additional care,
mm-hmm.
is that something you help kind of coordinate and bring folks in?
Yes, ma'am. We absolutely do coordinate that. It's not just trying to place someone. It is if they do need just home health care or just home care itself, or if they need help with finding transportation, we can help spearhead that as well.
And that's big for families as well.
It is so big because, sometimes they need the non-medical transport. Mm-hmm. They need that, or they just need help to go to the doctor or something of that nature. And, sometimes if they're in a wheelchair or things like that, sometimes Uber cannot do that. They mm-hmm. can't service those needs. Mm-hmm. So we help them find people to do that as well.
How did you get into this line of work?
But by the grace of God, actually. I was in corporate America my entire life. Had a great career. I loved it, but it just became too much. It was taking me away from my family, which is by and large the most important thing to me. And they were seeing that mm-hmm. Mom, you're working way too many hours. I had to weigh the pros and the cons out. Everything in life is not all about the money you can make. It's about what you do with it. It's what you do with your time and the impact that you make on people. And so when I chose to leave corporate America, my husband and I sat in prayer for a little bit of time, just trying to decide what it is I needed to do and what I wanted to do, where I can make the biggest impact. And this is literally what the Lord brought me. It's just what he brought me. My hairdresser of all people, I know, right? Connected myself and Elisa, my business partner. She said, this is what you need to be doing. And then, unbeknownst to me, she had told Elisa the same thing. So when we met, it was a magic made in heaven, actually, because she feels the same. She's got the spirit that I have. And our husbands are the same way. I mean, we know that the Lord has a hand in everything that we're doing. And we're doing this this is our ministry. This is definitely my ministry. And I love it so much. My cup is just so full. And that's why I have been able to help so many people.
it shows that you love what you do. I mean, it's written all over your face, and the joy that you bring to the situation, just the energy you bring to the situation, you can't help but tell you love what you do.
I absolutely love it.
So, what's your favorite customer memory? Like helping someone out. Like, what's your favorite memory for that?
A family came to me, and their father had passed away 3 months prior to that, and the mom still lived out of town, and the kids wanted her here. Like, we need her close. We feel like she's isolating. She doesn't have a will to live anymore, and she's too young. What can you do to help? And so they brought her home to their home over the holidays, invited me over, and I went and had dinner with them. And it gave me the opportunity to sit and talk with her, and as an outside person, from a whole different perspective, and just talk to her, get to know her. And by the time I left that night, she was receptive to going with me and looking at places. Yeah, it absolutely blew the family away. And her and I went by ourselves. The children didn't come. I told them, we need to make it where she has a voice, where she has a say-so in this. So we went to different places, gathered the information. She didn't know what to ask. We don't know when we're in that situation. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And so many times we wait till crisis mode before we even start looking at this. But anyway, back to the story. We went and looked. We looked at several places. I brought her home. We sat and talked with the girls and their spouses and made a decision. For 5 weeks, she was uncomfortable. She was not happy, and she still was just, not having it. Well, I would go visit her still. They visited her. And one day, she decided to go eat in the cafeteria with everybody else. And that was the beginning of a beautiful life that she's made again. She now is full of life. She has a sparkle in her eye again. Yeah, it's pretty happy. It's pretty awesome, actually. And she loves where she is. She wants to talk to everybody that comes in now. If family brings them in to even remotely look at the community to say, do you want to come live here? She's like, let me tell you. And she just loves it. And besides that, she actually has another boyfriend now.
Oh,
yeah, so she's happy. She loves it.
But that's thriving. That's somebody that's thriving.
She's thriving.
Yeah.
And I just am so thankful.
So
I'm thankful they trusted me enough with her to be able to find a place for her that she could call home, that she's proud of.
And that starts with knowing who to talk to, who to go to, who to bring in to help out with a situation.
Yeah, you know this. Sometimes those conversations are the toughest to have. And family members, they want to tiptoe around it, and they don't want to upset mom or dad or their spouse or whatever. And it just becomes messy. And if someone on the outside can have that conversation and take the emotion out of it and show the positives, then it makes for a match made in heaven. It just does.
Yes. So working with seniors is important to you, right?
It's everything.
So, and you're involved in a nonprofit. So tell us about it.
I have the pleasure of sitting on the board at Stand Up for Seniors. And what Stand Up for Seniors does is it helps the low-income seniors of Cherokee County. And there are a lot, believe it or not, and veterans. So we raise money, we raise funds for them. We do a lot of great things, a lot of events. It's just wonderful to be able to give back and to make such a difference in their lives.
So you also help find medical equipment.
We do. We help find medical equipment. We help fix up their homes. We help with medication. We help with transportation. This year, let alone this summer, it was so hot, we put in 7 air conditioners, which is great. And if they don't have somewhere to stay, we help put them in extended stays.
Love that.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a great nonprofit.
And you talked about events. So let's talk about some events that are coming up. So what you got?
I have been tasked with putting on a pickleball event. It's a pickleball fundraiser, excuse me. It's our first annual, and it is near and dear to my heart because I do love pickleball. Love it. So we're having it this Sunday, October 20th, at Kenny Park, which is literally right across the street from Cherokee Senior Services. And it's for everyone. It is for everyone. We're going to have a food truck. We are going to have a DJ, and we have so many prizes.
Nice.
Yeah, we're just going to have a wonderful time. It's going to be fun and just celebrate.
I am going to miss out. I'm doing an open house this Sunday, so otherwise I would be there. Although I've never played pickleball ever in my life. So
it's funny. A little side note: I play pickleball. Most everyone I play with are senior citizens. They are.
Are they competitive? Super competitive?
Oh my heavens, they are. And they can just kick your hind. I mean, they just know. And it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful to see them out there, and you're getting exercise, and they're doing something that they love.
So pickleball this weekend.
Yes, pickleball this weekend. And then December 5th, we're having another educational symposium at Canton Baptist Church.
So that is December 5th.
December 5th. And the topic will be hospice and home care. We have two different companies coming to speak.
And it's wonderful. So there's so you have the great speakers, and then you also have a lot of professionals that provide services that have a table set up, handing out goodies. Sometimes they do raffle prizes, and they're ready to share what it is they do that they love, how they help and what they're doing. So that's a great event. Canton First Baptist, off of
Mission Road.
Yes.
Little plug here. If you're interested in being a vendor, we have that opportunity that is available.
And I will be one of those, so I'll have a table there. You can come say hi. All right, so let's move on here. So I've already talked about favorite memories. Favorite nugget of wisdom that you have to share from your line of work.
Don't wait till you're in crisis mode. If you wait till you're in crisis mode, it makes the pool a little bit smaller of being able to find a place because we're in an urgent situation. And sometimes there are waiting lists. There are, they're not available, or the places cannot take you based on what your family's needs are. So, like I said earlier, we don't know what we don't know. But reach out to someone. If it's not me, reach out to someone that can help guide you and not wait till you literally have 48 hours, 72 hours, because it's just such a dire situation. Okay.
So now we're going to pivot.
Okay.
We're going to talk about Tracie. Tracie, what do you like to do for fun around here? How do you spend your time?
Well, I spend all of my time with my family. My family is number one in my life. And that stands for all my family. We have a very Southern family that we all grew up on the same road. We all chose to go on vacation together. We still choose to go do vacations together. Yeah. And I've been blessed to be able to be a grandmother now. So I'm a Mimi. And our grandson is everything in our eyes and in our heart.
And how old is he?
He's 4. He'll be 5 in April.
Aw.
And he is my son's mini-me in every way. But he definitely got the best of both his mom and his dad. Yeah.
So getting to spend time with your children, but also those little babies. I mean, having that opportunity to be grandma is important.
It is so important. And then when I'm not doing that, truthfully, I'm playing pickleball. I play pickleball probably 4 days a week, so I love it so much.
Gosh, well, staying active is good for you.
It is. It's good for your mind too.
So where do you? So other than the pickleball courts or at home being Mimi, where do you like to go to unwind, have some fun locally?
Okay, there is a place in downtown Woodstock called Mad Light Studios. Have you been?
Once.
Okay. It is amazing. They have great concerts. inside, and even outside on the patio. They have people come and play the guitar and sing all the time. It is the best location. It's a great vibe. It's people of all ages, and it's wonderful. We just love to sit and just listen to music, and we just love it. And then, other than that, we love to go to the salt factory as well. Yeah,
Which is, I think, right next door.
I
isn't
think
it
it is right next door, actually. But it's great food. Great food.
Great environment, great
It is.
drinks.
It is.
Downtown Woodstock has a lot to offer,
Mhm.
and it's a great social scene. Unwind, have fun, free music, and lots of different varieties and locations. So it is definitely a great place to hang out.
It really is, and you know, especially since they built the walking trail. Even I mean, you can start at Woodstock High School and walk all the way to downtown Woodstock.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
I might have to try that.
Yeah, it's really wonderful.
Okay. Well, how can people find Tracie online and find out more about the senior
Seniorplannersatlanta.com is our
Easy enough.
website. Yeah, it's easy. And then Facebook is just Senior Planners. And you can send a message or an email either way, and I will get it and respond to you right away.
Thank you, Tracie. This has been a wonderful episode. Thank you so much for coming on.
And thank you. It's been my pleasure.
I love having folks on here that can share the love with everybody that for their career and their passion. And so for this episode of Connecting Cherokee, that is all we have. I'll have the links for Tracie, Senior Planners, Stand Up for Seniors, all in the description below, as well as information about what I do as a realtor. I sell houses, but I also work with families, helping them make probate less messy. So
that is so important, everyone. So important.
It really is. So we love helping folks, working with families, trying to solve problems before they are really an issue. So come talk to us, reach out. We're here to help. And that's it. See you next time.
Thank you so much. Take care.